Hello and welcome, this is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Into the Breach. So I finished the first island. It didn't really go smoothly, but this is a very hard squad to play with. And unfortunately, I don't feel like I'm getting any closer to where I need to be with this squad to get the achievements I need. There are some achievements I can kind of force by not using this pilot, not using any additional weapons, and not ever powering my weapons. And I honestly think I could get away with that on all accounts. So we have to spend the reputation now. I think in this case, there's no point in buying these because we wouldn't be able to use them anyway. So just ignore this bit. I could give them Prospero to get me more corporate rep, but I think in this case, we're just going to get one reactor core, and we'll power up our power grid here to full. And that's going to be it. So where am I going to put that power? I'm going to put it in here. I need movement. This mech is just too slow right now, and it's really costing me dearly. So that's where we're going to put it. And we can switch that around to health later. But let's go ahead and move on to the next island here. So I have an achievement to beat the game after beating 4 islands, and we're going to try and do that. I picked this island because I thought it would give me the most challenge, and it really did give me quite a bit of challenge. If I were to pick another one, purely on the idea that it gives me challenge, it'd be this one, because of the explodey guy. My group doesn't really do damage, so not good damage anyway. And it'd be tough to knock that guy out, and then we have to contend with all the other enemies. But to be totally honest with you, this guy, the little octopus squiddy guy that shoots off the spore bombs, that's going to be difficult for me to handle as well. All right, well, I think it's either of these two would be our choice. We do also need to get through 3 corporate islands, either, with a couple different achievements that we have for that. So I think we go with this one because I think I can handle this one, but it's still going to be tough for me. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. So kill at least 7 enemies, protect the coal plant. Destroy the dam, take less than 3 grid damage. Well, I think we're not going to bother with the perfect islands anymore because I had to get 3 perfect islands, and I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. So in this case, we more or less have to go here eventually. So let's just do this one. Destroying the dam is going to be difficult, but possible. And we don't want to take grid damage anyway, so we'll go with that. It's possible my mirror tank will be able, or the mirror mech will be able to do that. All right, let's go. Okay, so I think we should just freeze this guy out the gate, just to limit how destructive he can be. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and put this guy here. We'll put the mirror mech here, and we'll put this guy kind of back here. Maybe here, so we could maybe synergize with the mirror mech. At least that's what we'd like to do, so we can get at least one of our achievements. Okay, that guy, meaningless. Okay, that's going to be problematic. Well, I kind of already talked about this, and I honestly think that it's the right move. So one thing that I really need to do... What's the attack order here? Okay, good. We could take advantage of some of this. Fortunately, if I do that, though, I will kill that guy and not do what I want him to. You have 3 movements, so 1, 2, 3. We could move here. So I'll freeze this guy and let the enemy's attack hit me, and then that'll break me out of the ice. And then this attack doesn't really matter, I guess. I mean, that would be the right move. It just, the problem that I'm having is, what do I do with my mirror tank? I'd like to blow up the dam. Well, if I shoot here, I screw myself out of the plan. If I shoot here, I screw myself out of the plan again. So it's like, there's no right move here. This is a no choice. I have to do this. And I wonder, does that count as a kill? I bet you it does count as a kill. So if I want this guy to get thawed out and be able to continue to use his ice attack, I have to go here. Well, one thing I could do, rather than thaw or freeze this guy, is I could freeze this guy and then intentionally shoot him. So that he breaks me out of the ice. I think the smarter thing to do is freeze this guy, though, because it's less that I have to worry about. This just drives me, you know, kind of crazy. The fact that I can't do, I can't attack the dam. I can't do anything with this guy, really. I mean, yeah, I can. Like, I can do this, but this is not gonna get me any closer to doing this objective. But, oh well. We're trying to do our achievement here. So we're just gonna have to take unoptimum results to be able to do that. Okay. Well, that guy may be helping me out. Alright, so we'll let this attack hit me. We'll let this attack hit me, so this guy's gonna drop here. So that one's gonna hit me. I freeze this guy, keeping me on that spot. This guy's attack doesn't matter. I don't know if freezing him is the smartest move or not. I could kill this guy this turn, I think. Let's see if we can do that. So, I'll reverse his shot. I don't know if that's the right move. This is just really frustrating me. We have to kill the dam, so I think I should focus on that instead of focusing on this guy. You know, honestly, maybe this guy will work in my favor because he'll heal units that we just did damage to, so... I'm gonna do my best to limit how many guys I kill this turn, or this combat. We're going to continue to freeze guys. I'm going to continue to use their attacks against them to try and keep getting my guy to shoot. And I think if I can keep that chain going, we may get what we're looking for. Okay. So in this case... Okay. Just trying to think about, like, what's the best move for us. So most of the time, these guys are just trying to, you know, thaw their own guys out, right? So in this case, I think the right move is to move one over. We shoot the dam, we shoot this guy. Oh, but if I do that, all these guys are going to die to the water, which will make me lose that one achievement. And not only that, they won't break me out of the ice. Well, I like that idea. Okay, well, I could just punch myself out of the ice, maybe. I feel like I have no choice. I have to do this to destroy the damn thing. I mean, I really have a choice, but we're gonna do that nonetheless. Well, there you go. I got the shot achievement. So I guess that worked out in the end. And if we come over here, you can freeze this guy. And then I can use my punch on my own guy to knock him out of the ice. And in theory, I'll be able to shoot this last time. So it doesn't matter, I don't think, if I hit anything. It just says shoot 4 times. So in theory, we've done what we need to do that. So, well, I'm kind of happy I did that now, because I was surprised that counted, but it did. Okay, well, it doesn't matter what I hit at this point, I don't think. So I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, just to be a little, you know, a little cheeky to make sure that this is going to work the way that we want it to, I am going to... I can't kill this guy, so that's fine. Freeze that guy. Hey! We got 2 achievements. Now, unfortunately, I was doing a good job of trying to get the pacifist one, but we just didn't get it. Now, all we need now is 1 achievement. So... okay, let's end the turn. Yeah, I know you have an action, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So that's one, you know, a couple less things that I have to worry about. Now I just have to worry about maybe getting a pacifist run, and I think we can do that. Okay, +1 mech move, so that's going to help this guy move all the more, because his positioning is kind of quite problematic at this moment. This guy's positioning is kind of a problem too. So the next power I'm going to put into movement on this guy, but for the meantime... Now, one of the issues I have here, though, is the fact that this pilot is never going to level up with this guy, because all he does is freeze. So in that case, no new pilots. I don't even know if I can shuffle my pilots. See, the right move would be to move the pilot off of him over to him, and then switch the pilots around, but I can't do that because I think it might bork the achievement. I'm afraid it would. So let's just keep going. So take less than 3 grid damage and protect the power generator. All right, those are things I think we can do. Let's go for it. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get the pacifist run on this one, because if I freeze anybody, they're going to get swept in the tide and killed, more than likely. So, you know, that's going to suck, but that's just going to be how it is, I guess. And I'll move here, because I think that's going to be the best way we can do this. I suspect that one of them is going to come in around here. Okay, we got a pod to get. Perfect Islands are still good because it gives me stuff, obviously, but also it allows me... Okay, they already gave me a pretty good opportunity here. So, in this case... I have no choice but to wade into the water here to attack this guy and move his attack around. So that's what we're going to do. This won't hurt me. It's just going to make it a water tile, so that will, you know, I don't die to that. Now, the right move here is we freeze this guy. Well, is it the right move? It's not really the right move. No, it isn't the right move. We could freeze this guy, and that would be better. I feel like we got to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to freeze this guy. We're going to shoot here. This is going to knock this into him, unfreezing him. And then this guy will get knocked back into this guy, doing more damage, I guess is what we're going to do. If I had frozen this guy, he would have been knocked into him and unfrozen him. So that would have been, you know, a completely pointless attack. So here, you know, we at least get that going. Okay. So actually, this was a completely pointless move. I should have attacked him instead. If I had thought of the move order properly the first time, that's what I would have done. Take some damage there, unfortunately, too. Okay, so the tide should happen first. I have to see the attack order. It's not going to tell me until afterwards, though. So I did mess up that move a little bit. This guy's going to die anyway, so we shouldn't worry about him. The regenerate will happen, but that doesn't matter. Then the tide will happen. Everyone in this row except this guy will die. So I should kill this guy to stop him from doing what he's going to do, so... You have to remember to get to that pod. So we move here. The best person to stop would be this guy, because he's going to do more damage. This attack is not going to hit anything anyway. Then we'll have him pick up the pod because he doesn't have any other move really to do, so... I could attack now to get this guy out of the ice, but then we'd get this guy out of the ice as well. So we'll just end the turn. It's best move. All these guys are going to die to that. Okay. This guy's going to be hard to stop, but I should be able to get to positioning here, so... Yeah, we should be able to stop all these attacks. So, boop. Okay, that's that. I guess, you know, we can have him break himself out now that it matters. Okay. Doing a lot better on this island. I think I'm starting to get the knack for this particular group. Okay, well, I can't use this ability. Even though it's a good ability, I just can't use it right now. But the reactor core is welcome, because we already talked about where we'd want to put it, and that's movement here. So I'm making this a lot more challenging on myself, obviously, by trying to do these achievements. But all we need is one. So if I can just get that one achievement, that'd be nice. I'm going to go for this one. But if we can get to the 3 islands without me doing some of these other ones, either this one or this one, well, then there we go. Hopefully we can get some progress towards this perfect island thing as well, as we're not that far away from being able to do that. All right, so we're looking for a perfect island. We have 2 more places to go, I think, if I have done the math correctly, because, you know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. We need 3 left, so... Take less than 3 grid damage and protect the emergency batteries. I think that's a doable one, so let's do it. This one's doable as well, but I want a perfect island, so... Let's not make this too difficult on ourselves. Okay, I'd like to try and block out some of this damage that's about to happen. The only buildings they can really go after are these ones, so let's kind of like body up for that, and then put in the back row here. They might come after my people, but if they do that, I don't really care. Okay. No issues there. Oh, alright, what would be the best move here? Well, I can do damage to both of these guys at the same time if we move here. Alternatively, I move here and kill this guy. I do need to get this guy off, though, the damage he's about to do, so... In this case, I think we'll go here, we'll do this damage, and then we'll kill with this guy and push this guy back. I think that's the game plan for now. We could try and go the pacifist route, though. You know what? Let's try and go the pacifist route here. We'll use this guy to our advantage, so... In this case... I'm going to need to freeze a lot to be able to pull off the pacifist, so... And another way to really pull off that pacifist is, okay, so I turn his attack. That's option number 1. He gets healed even when he's frozen, I think. So we step on this to limit the enemy. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right, I think I'm going to move here. We move up a little bit. Freeze this guy. Really wish I'd been able to stop the spawn-ins, but that's the right move, I think, what I just did. So this guy will get healed, so we don't really have to worry about how much damage we've done to him. Tied me up. That's not good, obviously. Also don't like that. But we should be able to stop this by just killing it. This guy will be the biggest nuisance for trying to do a pacifist run. Just because, you know, he's kind of dangerous. But in this case, we freeze this guy, stopping his damage, because that's the only way I can stop it. I can't get over there far enough. So that's the best course of action for that. Which does mean I won't be able to break my own guy out of the ice, because I have to stop some other incoming stuff here. In this case, I think the right move is we move here, and we shoot like this. This just gets the mirror mech kind of in the area, so that we can maybe do other things. Also, we are doing damage to the one guy that's a little bit problematic. Why am I doing damage? Ah, okay, because of the push. Well, if we're going to kill anyone, I really hope those things don't count as a kill, but if we're going to kill anybody, we better kill this guy, because if those are kills, then that's going to really rack up. So we're going to need to just take this guy out so he's less of a problem for me. All right, so that's 2, I think. So the Scion's going to continue to regenerate, which is actually going to help me out. Now, if I'm able to get it over into the right position, I should be able to break my one guy out. Let's see where we are. So we haven't done anything to disrupt the... Okay, so I think the best move here is to break my guy out of the ice. Then we freeze this guy because I have no way of stopping his damage if I don't. So we have to do that. Okay. Now we're free to use him. Then I have to hit this guy off his target, which means I have to stand here. This guy's going to break him out anyway if I am not able to stop him. So either way, he's broken out. So I would just have to make the best of the situation. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this one spawn in, because if I do that, it will make things a lot easier. Okay, so as I said, this guy was going to break this guy out anyway, so it, you know, it doesn't matter. That would have happened this turn regardless. I am a little bit worried about what's going to happen next turn. That is especially what I was worried about. Okay. I may just have to take the power grid so that I can get the pacifist. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So we won't lose this because I have to lose 3 power grid, and these guys can only do 2 damage. So I think the best move in this case is we just freeze this guy. Unfortunately, I cannot knock either of these guys off of their damage with the mirror tank. So I think we're just going to go for the pacifist run here. This is the last turn, so we'll stop this damage, though, because it will kill my mech if I don't. And then here, we really can't stop any damage, so we're just going to have to live with it. Hopefully the 20% gives us what we're looking for. If not, you know, we'll get at least 1 power back. So, all right, let's end the turn. But what we were trying to do here, please protect, dang it, is get the pacifist achievement. Now I've just done 3 achievements. That's all we need to do to get that last squad together. I honestly don't know why we would want to do any more achievements after this point, but at the moment, I think I'm going to do a little bit of moving things around then. So if I am right about this, then moving even 1 pilot around will mess me up for this 1 achievement. But I want to know that for sure, so if I'm right, we've just screwed ourselves out of the 1 achievement. No, we haven't. Okay, so they're not new pilots, so that didn't work against me. All right, cool. Well, in any case, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Melsgunner, signing out.